So I'm Alex, and I'm the Marketing Director for the Notre Sydney Law Society, and I'm here with Michael Quinlan, who is the new Dean from 2013. Thank you for being here, Michael.
My pleasure.
So we'll just jump straight into it. Do you want to start off by telling us a little bit about your legal education?
I studied at the University of New South Wales, and I studied an arts law degree. Like most people, or like many people who study an arts law degree, at the time that I decided to study that degree, I hadn't actually formulated in my mind what my future was going to do. But I was interested in history and interested in English and interested in politics. During my law years, I studied hard.
That's good.
And did well. And I still really didn't have much of a feeling for what I would do in the future. So I didn't apply for any summer clerkships or anything like that. But in my fourth year, we had a subject called trial process. And for some reason, the lecturer in that course, Hank de Souvre, who went on to join the bar in Sydney, join Sydney Bar, he had a Canadian background. For some reason, unlike any other lecturer at that university, he took each of the students aside and spoke to them about their future. And he told me that I would work in a large commercial law firm, and after 2 years I would go to the bar. So he was right about the first, not right about the second, because I spent then 23 and a half years at the one firm, which was initially called Allen and Hemsley, and became Allen's Arthur Robinson, and is now Allen's, and it's part of a strategic alliance with Linklaters called Allen's Linklaters.
So it was just the one firm.
Correct.
How did that feel? Like you were there for all of your work life, and now you're here. Is the transition going to be a lot different, do you think?
Well, obviously, being in a university is a somewhat different atmosphere to being at a law firm. But I can tell you from my week of experience in the job that many of the things that I'll be doing here are things that are very familiar to me.
Okay.
So as a partner of a law firm, you deal with people, you're part of a team, you do a lot of training for staff. It's probably the thing that I most enjoyed about being a partner of a law firm. I was a partner at Allen's for 14 and a half years. So you do a lot of training, you do a lot of public speaking, you do a lot of research and writing on developments in the law. So all those things are quite familiar to me, and you do a lot of work around the people who work with you. So encouraging them, reviewing their performance, and generally being part of a team with a common objective.
Yeah. What was your specialised field that you were specialised in?
Sure.
And some of the highlights.
Yeah, sure. I always wanted to do litigation if I was going to do law. I think it's the most interesting, entertaining, and important part of being a lawyer. So I was very keen to get into the litigation area when I got to Allen's, but they sent me to property for a year, which was not something that I was intending to do. But property was very useful. I started in a practice replacing someone who left, so I picked up 50 files from day one. So it taught me how to deal with a lot of matters at the same time, how to deal with clients directly. So I learned a lot in that time before I moved to litigation, and I've been doing litigation work for 22 and a half years. But in the litigation area, I have had specialisations in different fields, depending on the environment at a particular time. So I have specialised in insurance and reinsurance during some periods of time. I specialised in corporate insolvency and restructuring during other periods of time. And at the time that I left Allen's, that's what I had been doing for quite a number of years.